fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. This running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered each and every week. We see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15. They are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So Texas's offense will come out first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
To throw, Manning. Coleman open on the right. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers.
Lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now is when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Could be an alley. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Smothers. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Third down from the gun, Manning. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Bluff Bothwell, he is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Taylor wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. And they fail to hook up on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for a crease. It's Smothers. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got two great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So a lot of soft boxes to run into, and there's really no excuse for why these running backs shouldn't absolutely stat it up this year. Steve Sarkisian told us they're going to be committed to running the football and having balance because of those names you just met.
Might have a chance. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Motion from the wideout. Here's Arch to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. Like, you better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Taylor wants to throw. Setting up the screen. Runs through a tackle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Mississippi State right back to the line. Here's a gift to Bothwell. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Trying play action. Fires on the move. Complete in the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Bulldogs with the 1st and 10.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, and this...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll run play action. Forced out of the pocket.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on 1st down. It's 2nd in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this 3rd down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now the lead is down to 11.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner is stopped. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Looking for room at the 25. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This offense is putting on an absolute clinic, and defenses that have to watch this film are not going to like what they see. They've already got a big lead early in the game. 3 plays, 3 first downs on this drive. There's nothing you can say outside of this quarterback just being a student of this offense. He prepares so well leading up to game time. He's putting it all on display.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like he'll get a win because you'll break it.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You're bringing Cam Coleman from Auburn with his size and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, we didn't even mention the running backs who you bring in, too, who are studs. So, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that, Sark, when they really get it going, man, the passing game becomes elite. And they can do so many good things to you. But just Cam Coleman and the ability to catch the football when he's not open. It's second to none. Look forward to watching him and the Arch connection and how it grows.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Arch Madness. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the air. It's Manning. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
It'll be third and long. Manning from the gun on third down. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. The play-action fake. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
What a heads-up play by the defensive end that time. He saw the ball thrown out to the right-hand side, and he just stopped his pass rush and rallied to the football and made the stop and gets 2 points.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Now on the return. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They're testing the right side here. Makes it past the marker. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down here for the offense. They'll give it to him again. Here's a little room there. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on BYU, taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. And it's the Cougars looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference. Now back over to your game at DKR in Austin. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Catching up with Coach Levy at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Powers through the defender. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Mississippi State going up tempo. On third down, here's Bothwell. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the second straight play. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Texas sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100.
Found a seam on the left. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the O-line. Third down coming. Manning from the gun on third down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Longhorns will come to the line to convert on fourth down. Manning to throw for it on fourth. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Card in the backfield. It's Cotton. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Bulldogs want to move quickly. Taylor wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Pulls it in. It's Evans. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Makes the catch. Turning it on. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. Snags it down the right side. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Found nothing at all that time. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Taylor wants to throw. He's in for the 2, and that is big because now it's a 1-possession game. They trail by 8. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. Throwing Manning. Quarterback extends the play. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. That holding call backs them up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose.
Oh, that might be a little too close for comfort for me. If I'm a play caller, I want to create some space. I want to take a shot and maybe throw the football down the field. But woof, I want my quarterback to know, like, listen, hey, we're really close. We're a bad spot away from 2 points for the other team.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And picking up the 1st down will be nice here, but also important. Get some cushion for the punt team. Right on the money. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Longhorns will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Keeps it on 1st down. Fighting off the defender. Picks up the 1st down. Busts through behind his pad. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to Fluff. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Taylor wants to throw it. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Headed to the end zone. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
They'll run it with Bothwell. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Might be changing the route. Here's Manning to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Coleman's got it on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So now it's second and long. Running inside, it's Brown. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat. Get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
On first down, it's Brown again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On the move, it's Smothers. Inside the 45. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
The Longhorns will have it first and 10. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Looking for a crease to the left. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. They'll go right back to it. And how about about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Third and 6 yards to go. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Again, it's Brown. There's a trick. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mono.
Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
How about the defense coming up in the clutch? I need a stop. They can go down the field and tie this game up. I'm in a tough situation. How do I respond? Forcing the turnover. Offense, go do your thing. Get me a first down. Finish this ball game.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Patty with a play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He gets a block. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing to that stopped him from scoring. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Mississippi State sideline. I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this.
Breaks into the open, and it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense ending this ball game. Don't give them any life. Great job forcing the fumble. You already got the lead. You take the ball back with a little bit of time. Nail meet coffin.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The Bulldogs take their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Arch is going to throw for it. Oh, he wants it all. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Longhorns come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. The offense changing the play. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pocket breaking down. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Texans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Bulldog! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Hands team doing its job, and that's going to do it for this one.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Offense at an empty set. Manning fires to the middle. He's got it. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Pressure coming. Desperately looking. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A strong